Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. We're here in the Goron Mines. I didn't go ahead and meet you at the door that we're supposed to be going through because I guess I don't know, I guess I just want to show you which way to go. Basically, let's get rid of this thing. It's hard to judge distance when you're upside down. Like, I don't know how close I am to the enemy. But basically, you want to go down and then follow this middle path here. It's really easy to figure out if you look on the map. That makes it pretty obvious which way you want to go. So we come over here, drop down, don't catch on fire. I don't think you can actually be damaged from those torches, but it'd be really hilarious if you could. So now it appears as though we're back, I believe this is the main room that I spoke of earlier in the first part. And as you can see, there's a switch guarded by three moblin fellows here, so let's dispose of them. Much like, what was his name? Antonio in Skies of Arcadia, I think. I don't know, it was that fancy general guy. I guess anybody who's played the game knows what I'm talking about, but I've only played the GameCube version. But he has like a few spoken lines just every now and then, and one thing he always says is, dispose of them. So. Well, there you go. I just needed something to talk about while I was wasting time killing those guys. So activating that switch makes this little magnetic crane sort of thing move around. And if we can hurry... Oh, I didn't quite make it. I probably could have if I didn't waste a little bit of time at the beginning there. So we want to be pulled up here, and yeah, we want to come over to this platform right here. Drop down, there's going to be another switch guarded by a couple of enemies. Watch out not to get hit from behind there. Dropped a rupee and dropped a rupee. Awesome. This switch here, if you couldn't guess, is going to activate another one of those magnetic cranes, which is going to take us over to the next area. So, you know, even though it appears like there's a whole lot of different levels and different platforms and different magnetic cranes and all this stuff, it's actually pretty linear. You know, I mean, if you go pretty much in the only direction you can go, shing! Oh, I love that. Like, if you go in the only direction you can go, really, you'll end up getting through this place. Wow. Not a whole lot of rupees laying around here, are there? So let's go through this door, and we have some familiar Tektite enemies jumping around here. They can be kind of annoying in this game, mostly because they love hopping around all the time. But the good news is, if you hit them with like the finisher of a combo and nothing else, come on, get that rupee. There we go. Then it'll pretty much just automatically kill them anyway, so I don't really know how the damage works in that regard, but I don't question it. So in this chest here, I think there's a key in it. Yep, there's a small key. We should probably get back up to the surface before we run out of breath, so we don't have a Zora tunic. Then after getting the key, you want to come over here. There's a block that's sort of blocking off this little area here. You push it out of the way, and then you can take off the boots and swim up to the surface, leading to another area over here. There's a switch. Let's press it. And if it's not obvious what to do next... Wow, this not really a very golden opportunity for commentary here. I mean, the puzzles go by pretty slowly when there's a scene in between everything you do. This is kind of cool, though. I really enjoy this. It's sort of a leap of faith. That little magnet thing is activated over there, and as you can see, it sends a beam out all the way across. So basically what you have to do is jump off of this little grate here and then put on your boots while you're falling, and it'll pull you over to the wall. I always thought that was pretty cool. Let's come up this way, and we want to drop off on that platform. Ooh, a chest. 20 rupees, alright. Anything in here? Nope. So we want to hit this little crystal switch here, and it opens the gate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait because the scene takes pretty long. It probably would have closed before I got to it, so let's let it close again, open up, and now we can just go through. Alright, took both of them out with one combo. So these guys up here are Beamoses. Beamoses, I guess, would be the proper plural. We can't do anything about them yet, so don't mess with them, because they will kick your butt, and there's nothing you can do about it. So believe it or not, the second piece of heart in this dungeon is actually in this room. You want to take a left at this fork up here, and the piece of heart's pretty much just in plain sight here. It's in this chest right here. So, pretty easy to get to. So now, obviously, you want to go back up here and take the other fork. If Link will decide to slowly walk on up there. There we are. I want to come over here first. There's probably some rupees in here somewhere. Oh wow, it's a bunch of green ones. Don't care. So let's cut this rope here, and that opens up this door, which forms a bridge. And it makes the noise like we just solved some big, horrible puzzle. So let's drop down, and luckily we have a key. Now this part's kind of cool. It's sort of a big open outside area with a bunch of archers posted around everywhere. You can't do anything about them yet. I don't know why they're firing already. They're not even going to come close to hitting me. So basically what you gotta do is just run your way through here. Break all the little wooden blocks along the way. Come over here to this left side first. Ignore that Beamos over there, because we still can't do anything about him. It's just over here, has a key in it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just something I've noticed. Like, small keys sometimes can be in chests like this, which is normally just like a rupee chest. But sometimes they can be in the big important chests, too, so... I don't know, it's just kind of strange, I thought. So now you want to come over to this room on the right. And this is kind of a cool room, too. It's got more of these rotating platforms, but some of them are a lot bigger. And you're going to need your iron boots in order to get across, like this one. So let's wait for it to rotate, and then run across as far as you can, and stick on one of these things. No, not that way. Wait for it to turn back over, and hopefully we can make it. Alright. Yeah, they put 3 of those little platforms there. I can always make it across in one, so, you know, as long as you're quick. And here we've got another one of the Goron Elders, so I don't want to roll into you there. You know, like, whenever I see these guys, whenever I saw them for the first time, I saw them all here on these, like, sumo mats. And I'm like, I'm not gonna have to sumo wrestle these guys, am I? I mean, they look like if I touch them, they just kind of crumble. A weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we protected it through generations. Talk to the guard and take it with you. Alright, cool. They're just gonna give me a weapon. Oh, that sounds nice. And as per usual, there's a nifty little chest over here with 10 rupees in it. This guy's sort of a cheapskate compared to his other little elder friends. The other one gave me a 20. This one only gave me a 10. He's like that relative at Christmas, you know, everybody gives you 20 bucks. He gives you 10. I don't know, it's kind of a bad analogy, but whatever. Just trying to think of something real world to relate it to. But I'm sure you guys can relate to that, right? So we exit up here, and of course we have to walk across more of the wall here. But thankfully they made the wall strip here a lot longer than it actually needs to be. Because all you have to do is walk over to this side, and as long as you're pretty close to this wall over here, you can just drop down. And they even put a nice little rupee chest right here for you. I'll take those 10 rupees. Anything cool in here? Nope. So this room is a big giant circle. Nothing ominous could be in here, right? Well, this is the guard, if it'll show it. that up there, that looming figure in the distance, is the guard that the last Goron Elder spoke of. But before I walk out onto this platform here, I'm gonna have to kind of leave you guys hung a little bit. Nice little cliffhanger here. So in the next part, we'll talk to the guard and hopefully get our weapon without any sort of a battle whatsoever. So until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.